SAS interview question and answer. Question number 62A. How can you export group-wise data into different Excel workbook by different group-wise name? This question is asking about, suppose you have given a combined data set and you have to separate data set according to group. Then how can you export that group-wise data into different Excel workbook by different group name? To explain this question, I'm going to take one of the simple dataset, that is SASHELP.CLASS dataset. From this dataset, we are going to export S group data into different workbook by different S group name. Let me go through the SAS window and explain step-by-step process. This is SAS window where we use SASHELP.CLASS dataset. In first step, we are going to create age, that means a distinct age, into SAS Macro variable. Variable name is age underscore group. It starts with age underscore group 1, 2, 3, and so on. That's why we use PROC SQL select distinct age into age underscore group 1, where age underscore group is SAS Macro variable, from SASHELP.CLASS and quit. It counts as group from age group 1 to how many numbers it has. Next step, we are going to count number of age group. Percent put total underscore age underscore group is ampersand SQLOBS. Ampersand SQLOBS counts total number of groups. It will display in our log window. Next step, we are going to create SAS Macro. Macro name is age-wise file. It starts with %macro, %macro, age-wise underscore file. We have more than one age group. That's why we use do I equals to 1 to how many age groups are there. That's why we are going to create another macro variable. Macro variable name is I. It starts with 1 to how many number we have. Next step, we are creating another macro variable by using %let. Macro variable name is EXCELFILE. It gives the folder location and file name, where file name changes according to age group. Next step, we are going to use data step, and we are creating different data according to age group. Data age underscore double ampersand age underscore group ampersand I. It separates, that means data set separates according to age group. We use set SASHELP.CLASS, where age group, that means the age is double ampersand age underscore group ampersand I, and run. In this %let macro variable creation step, we use here age underscore double ampersand age underscore group ampersand I double dot. Here double dot is necessary because ampersand I dot, it resolves into number, how many number it has. First iteration, it resolves to 1. At the same time, double ampersand resolves into single ampersand. Then it becomes here ampersand age group 1 dot. That resolves to first age group. Similarly, when I equals to 2, that means ampersand I dot is 2, then double ampersand resolves to single ampersand age group 2 dot, that resolves to second group. In this way, it resolves different group-wise name into different Excel workbook name. Next step, PROC export. PROC export data. Whatever we have already created here, S underscore double ampersand S underscore group ampersand I. OUTFILE. That means OUTFILE is here. We use ampersand EXCELFILE. This is the folder location. This is the file name according to group. DBMS XLSX. Replace option is used. That means if this file is already exist, then it will replace by new file. Sheet name is S underscore double ampersand S underscore group ampersand I. That means according to age wise, and run. Next step, we use %int to int the do loop. Next step, we use %min to int macro. And finally, we recall macro %agewise underscore file. When we run this whole set of code, then first step, it will create macro variable age underscore group. Second, it counts the number of group. Third, it creates a different data set according to group wise. And fourth, it exports the data into Excel workbook according to group name. Let me run this code and observe the result. I'm running this code. It has total 6 group. Let me check here number of group. It has total number of group is 6. Next step, how many data set? It has created 6 different data set according to group, like age underscore group 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Next step is it has exported those data set into Excel workbook. This is the Excel workbook in age group 12, age group age underscore 12 underscore group XLSX. I'm going to download and open this one. Let me open. This is the age group 12. Sheet name is age underscore 12 and workbook name is age underscore 12 underscore group. In this way, we can export group-wise data into different workbook according to group-wise name. That's all about question number 62A. Thank you.